Well, folks, I'm back at it again. It's coming up to winter, and buddy, she's coming in pretty fast. I'm up here at my camp, fish camp / work camp. As much as I hate the cold, I'm going to spend the week up here. I've got firewood, and I've got to winterize the camp for the rest of the winter. And I might come back once during the winter time, but other than that, it'll be springtime before we fully reopen it again once everything decides it wants to thaw out. So I'll keep you informed on a few things I do. I've got to work on getting this wiring done. I'll be off grid by next spring sometime if I ever get the wiring done. So I'll keep you posted. I'm going to sneak in a little fishing too. I'll keep the solar lights. Like I say, as long as I've got sun or a generator, I've got plenty of lights. I've got one added attraction. Seeing how I'm solar, check that out. I mounted a car radio in the wall, hooked it up to the power system. Works great. I can play it all day, doesn't run the batteries down a bit. It's day 2 at fish camp / work camp. There's the work. My buddy Keith is helping me install the breaker box and run wiring throughout the camp. It's a mess, but we'll get it done eventually. Day 3, and I'm finally building a fire. It's cold. Hey, you gotta be tough to hang out at camp. When I'm by myself, I usually don't build a fire, but we got a bunch of wiring still yet to do today, so I may as well make the place a little bit toasty. Day 4, and it's a cold one, 28 degrees. Huh. I don't know if I'll be able to do any fishing by the end of the week or not, because we're still wiring. We're about halfway there. My buddy Keith's been working me like a barred mule. I haven't had a dinner since I've been here. So this morning, I'm going to cook up some trout that I caught back in the gold rush. And I'm eating. So we'll do breakfast and then back to wiring. I don't have to worry about any of my meals going bad this week. This is day 4 and everything is still frozen. But I get them thawed out. They're just partly frozen. So these fish will be great with a couple of eggs. Coming right along. Got the generator running. So I gotta yell. Now that's a breakfast. We'll eat this and back to wiring. Well, this is why I'm going on grid somewhat. I'll keep my solar lights as far as the lights, but I'm putting outlets in every room because in the wintertime, I am on the north side of the mountain and the sun is always shining across the river, but by golly, it never hits here in the wintertime. So I've got to either charge batteries with a generator and a battery charger or tough it out. Like Keith says, you got to be tough to hang on the river. But I'm getting back to breakfast. See the difference when you have a generator hooked up? let it run a couple hours, get these batteries back up, and we'll be back at it. Well, look what I woke up to this morning. First time I've been at camp with snowfall like this. Sure is beautiful, isn't it? This is why I love camp so much. There is just beauty around every corner, every day. Can't beat it out here. It may look like a mess, but it's coming along. Won't get it completed this trip because I still have to run the main wire from the meter box to the breaker box and then get all this wired. But I should get all the receptacles done before I go home. So it's coming along. We'll be semi off grid by spring. Taking a break at camp on a little road trip with my buddy Keith. We are at Bluestone Dam in West Virginia. Looks like some good smallmouth fishing down there. You got the dam here. We walked down on as far as we could go. Then you've got Bluestone Lake up there. What else you gonna do on a cold day like this? This time of the year, nobody wants us to come visit them. We went to the Greenbrier. They wouldn't let us in unless we took the tour. Had to park across the road. Just a complete whatever. Too many tourists. We couldn't even pull up from it to get a picture of it. So we left there, and guess where we're at now? Still can't get in, but we're at the Boneyard. Remember the show on TV? Barnwood Builders? Look at here. Nobody's home. You'll have to watch their episode on TV to see what's going on. So we're out of here. Well, this might be one of our last stops on our road trip today. Highland Scenic Highway. And guess what? Warning, no snow removal. Snow drifts block the road at higher elevations. Doesn't that look like fun? I've done it before, but I don't want to do it again. Well, here's after. I used a 1-inch PCV pipe. A lot of it I just split down the middle and covered them up. Not too bad. We're getting closer. Still gonna be a little bit of effort in it. And inspections. And then we'll go from there. At camp, to winterize my camp, it's really pretty easy. All I have to do is disconnect these two water lines and then go up and close the valve once the water drains out of that tank. drain this tank so it doesn't freeze up and bust. And then go inside and put some antifreeze in my toilet and sink P-traps and shower P-traps. Other than that, that's pretty much it. When I come back next spring, all I gotta do is rehook the water lines back up after I fill this tank, pump it up to that tank, and then bleed the air out of the lines, and then boom, I've got water again next year. So until then, water's hard to come by. This is a rain barrel that I can use to take a bucket of water, put it in the toilet and flush it. But in the wintertime, this is what I deal with. So, to the river for a bucket of water if I need it bad enough. Well, guys and gals, that's about it for this episode. It's work camp / fish camp. I didn't get much fishing in. I really didn't get any in. A little bit of luck, I might sneak out this afternoon. Keith's keeping a close eye on me though. I'm new to YouTube, so help me get to 100 subscribers. Hit that like button and subscribe. We gotta get this channel on the ground and running. Anyway, I'll be back again. It'll be a couple of weeks, but till then, tight lines and peace out.